Okay, greetings everyone. It's been a while since I've actually done a video, posted a video, and it's about time for me to do one. I've got 2 new classes this semester at my university, Dallas Baptist University. I'm teaching both Intro to Criminal Justice and Crime in America, and I'm getting ready for the first test for the semester. This is fall 2025. And so one of my students came up with the idea, are you going to post a review for the test? And at first I said no, but yeah. She convinced me, and I said, you know what, you're absolutely right. I will do a review. So let's get ready for the review. We're getting ready for test 1. I'm wanting to make sure that everybody is prepared for it. It's not a difficult test, and I don't think I'm a bad professor. No, I want to make sure that they get something out of the class and enjoy it. I know that Crime in America, depending on what perspective you come from, it could be a dry subject. And early on I thought it could be, but I think you can really do a lot with the subject matter. Anyway, test 1. So let's get into the review for test 1. There are some things that I definitely want my students to remember for the test 1, but for this larger audience, I think you could take something from this as well. So I'm hoping you take something along with you if you're watching this video. Things you're going to want to remember. Remember, it was President Lyndon B. Johnson who was the author of the report, and I quote, "Crime in a Free Society." Now, this publication referred to the police, courts, and corrections as a criminal justice system for the first time. England began to expand its world power starting in the late 16th century with voyages to Newfoundland, the West Indies, and with the founding of the failed Roanoke colony. It's true, the Federal Crime Control Act of 1973 describes criminal justice as any activity pertaining to crime prevention, control, or reduction, or the enforcement of the criminal law, including but not limited to police, courts, having jurisdiction, criminal justice agencies, etc. You'll see a question like that. Remember, the greatest change in the law, and the one that brought for the modern concepts of defendants' rights against the government, came with the signing of the Magna Carta. The most renowned of the extraordinary crimes during the Village period was the Salem witchcraft incident. Interesting bit of trivia there. Remember this, it was not until the beginning of the 16th century that many European countries began to see a rising problem of poverty, and as a result, a growing problem with crime as well. Policing in the world didn't formally begin until the year 1829. Interesting. Remember, because of modern day policing, current federal and state court systems and contemporary penitentiary are all direct descendants of the English system. It's important to trace the origins of our criminal justice system at least as far back as their early formation in English history. Codified law refers to the rules and regulations that have been collected, restated, and written down for the purpose of providing civil order. That's codified law. So colonial law refers to the legal systems and codes that govern the European colonies, or governed the European colonies during the era of colonialism. Not govern, governed. Okay, this will be interesting for you to know. Debtors' prisons. Well, debtors' prisons first appeared in the medieval period, sometimes in the late 14th century. The late 14th century. New York plot trials of 1741 were a series of trials that took place in New York City during that year. The trials were related to supposed conspiracy involving enslaved Africans and poor whites accused of planning to burn down the city and overthrow the colonial government. Okay, William Blackstone was a renowned English tourist, judge, and legal scholar. He's best known for his influential work, Commentaries on the Laws of England, which became a foundational text in the development of common law. During the colonial period in America, between 1775, night watch policemen played a crucial role in maintaining peace and order within their community during the nighttime hours. That's where you get all of this Third Watch, all these other movies, police movies. It actually started there. Did you know that? Well, that's it. That's all I've got. I'm out here downtown, one of my favorite spots. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you all enjoyed the review. And I'm looking forward to doing a whole lot more in the future. Enjoy your evening.